Elliot Marshall with Pony Pride here with Keith Frazier's coach, Royce Johnson. So how do you feel about Keith signing with SMU?
Oh, we're truly excited. Keith will be one of five or six Kimball Knights that out there on the hilltop. Hopefully he can have some of the same success that those guys had out there.
Mm-hmm. And what does it mean that you can make a short drive and see him play up in Dallas?
That's always a good thing, to be able to see your players play. Unfortunately, a lot of times we always play about the same time they're playing. So we got this past year with Jalen and London out there. Was unable to go out there and see them much because we was playing at the same time. So hopefully the schedule will be a little bit more friendly.
Yeah, and I guess what's his game like, and what can he bring to the SMU team?
He's a high-volume scorer. He's a high-volume scorer, a guy that not afraid of the moment. He can really live in the moment, and that's the thing that Keith can do. Seems like sometimes the tougher the game gets, a little more focus he gets, and can really make some big plays.
And yeah, like I've said up there, SMU has the 14th best recruiting class in the country behind North Carolina. Have you gotten to talk with Larry Brown and the coaching staff about what that SMU team can be like next year?
No, I'm sure we'll get a chance to visit a little bit more. Very proud of Keith being a part of something like that. The last time I think that they had a class that special, I think was with Gerald Sasser and Chad Elsing, Willie Davis, and those groups. I think they were in the top 20 somewhere in there that year. But really looking forward to seeing those guys get in there and the process of Larry just kind of building them into a special team.
Do you feel like he's in good hands with Coach Brown and that staff?
Oh yeah, you got. Larry Brown, you got 50 years of coaching. One of the main things I got a chance to see Larry sit down and listen to Larry speak to Keith the first time he came out, and really said some things that you can tell a person that's been around kids at the highest level. And that's the biggest thing. I think Larry's going to be able to do a good job of telling Keith what's in store, in the future. Not just the present. I think he's around a solid enough staff with him of guys that've been around college long enough. Larry's coached a lot of NBA. Larry's going to be able to really let him know, what he's getting ready to try to embark on. And he has a veteran staff with Tim Jekovich and Jarris Howard. Been knowing him since he was a grad assistant at A&M with AC Law.
Wow.
So, and then Yuri Mallory, a guy that grew up here in Dallas, got a chance to watch him really grow. So, he's in good hands with people, with the people.
And yeah, SMU is going to be playing some big-time competition next year, and Louisville, UConn, Louisville, the defending national champion. Do you think SMU can hold their own with their incoming class and the transfers?
Well, like I say, you got 14th best recruiting class, and then I hadn't got a chance to see the three guys that transferred and set out. I hadn't really got a chance. Keith was really excited about those guys, but I think the key to that team is still going to be the fact that the kids that Matt Doherty coached, are not freshmen anymore. And the kids that Larry Brown had this past year, they're not sophomores anymore. So, a lot of people are going to tend to forget that those guys that's over there are going to be juniors and seniors next year to go with these other guys. So that makes you a little stronger.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, and I guess final question: the SMU fan base is really, really excited about this signing. What kind of person is SMU getting in Keith Frazier?
They get a kid that wants to win. Of course, the one thing that I see with Keith today that I didn't see, 2 years ago is that he can vision. He can vision because it's really hard. A lot of kids, a lot of times tend to have the tendency to run away from the situation and look at what the team was last year. Keith has really did a good job of visualizing because he did a good job of selling it on me. As far as the vision that he sees, putting himself with those guys, and he really feel like that they have a good bond, and that's going to be real important when you add transfers and newcomers with what's already there. That's going to be really important on how those guys accept roles and bond because those guys is transferring. Of course, they transferred there because they thought opportunity was there. The guys, including Keith, that signed it, felt like opportunity was there. So You know, how those guys that's there and the new guys mesh together, that's going to be a real key.
Yeah.
That's going to be a real key, and that's where a veteran staff and a veteran coach like Larry Brown, you know, can handle that situation.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much, Coach.
We appreciate